All right, welcome everyone to our second episode of Monkey Business Mondays. As always, I'm JT, the zookeeper, and as always, with me is the main man of mystery himself, MonkeyfingeR Ray. Ray, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. You see how I was paying attention and answered that question this time?
Yes, this
I'm
week
actually
you paid
doing
attention.
Good. And how are you doing, Mr.
I'm okay.
JT?
I'm okay.
Good.
I am okay.
Good
and
stuff.
yeah. So everyone, thanks for joining us in the second episode of Monkey Business Mondays. We've got a great show today. We're going to be talking quite a bit about Begleri, Tales from the Zoo. We're going to be talking about our new Begleri tutorial series that we just launched a couple weeks ago on YouTube. We're going to be talking about our Ape Grapes Begleri, and then we're going to, of course, do some monkeys in the wild, some cool photos from our community, our Discord community. So yeah, we got a great show for you. And before we launch in, Ray, anything you want to say? I know you got some stuff to talk about for the pre-order at the end of the show, real briefly, little update. Yeah. You've been busy with that, right? So
yeah, we've been super, like every week busy. I'm just pushing hard to get these guys through. It's a tight timeline, man. I got to meet that. Whew, pressure's on me.
I know.
Pressure.
It's crazy.
Right?
It's crazy.
So yeah, so that's all I've been doing. So we'll give a little update towards the end of it and, keep everybody in the loop like you said we would.
So stay posted for another update. So let's get into it. Sure. So let's head into Tales from the Zoo. So this week we're talking about our brand new Begleri tutorial video series that's we launched 2 weeks ago, featuring our very own MFD Zoo member, or team member, our own team member, Fullcount Rob, and we're calling. What are we calling it, Ray? What's the name of the series?
Fullcount Flips.
Fullcount Flips.
One afternoon, me and Rob were just kicking it, going back and forth, and we were talking about a few things, and I was just like, hey, would you be interested in kind of making a series for us? Because we haven't really had one in a long time, and all our stuff is kind of getting stale. And he's like, yeah, for sure, he'd totally be into it. So he's a short game guy, and most players are kind of a long game players. So he's kind of a short game guy, and he's so good at it.
He's so good,
and the series is going to be wicked. So hopefully he's going to do some easier beginner stuff. He'll do a little bit more complicated stuff, and it's all about the flow, right? And he's got a great flow, so we can expect lots from him. So hopefully we get some of these fairly consistent, and we'll go from there.
And as you've been seeing, I've thrown up some video footage from one of those tutorial videos. So yes, please do check those out on our YouTube channel. You can check out one of the links below, or videos. You'll find it somewhere on our channel. And so big shout out to Fullcount Rob for helping us out. He's a great guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he started, as Ray said, with the basics. We're going to get into some more complicated stuff, which I'm excited about. Actually, I'm just excited about the basics because here I am with my I'm terrible. Now I'm showing it on screen now. I'm absolutely terrible. I'm terrible.
You're the guy who's been doing all the editing and putting all the stuff together. They look great, especially those little, what do you call those little shots? The thumbnails, I guess, when you're looking at all the videos. So, they're cool, man. It's such a big
This is my contribution.
The YouTube page.
I'm not very good with yo-yos, and I'm terrible with Begleri, but wow, I can edit a video. So there's my contribution. But speaking of which, we are trying to, as the zoo community knows, we're trying to put out some more regular content. That's our New Year's resolution for 2023.
That's
so this is the name of the game. So do check us out. Check out Fullcount Rob and the Fullcount Flips Begleri tutorial series. It's great. It's going to be great over the next, however long he can keep on giving us new tricks. We'll see how it goes. So,
we'll see how it goes, and maybe expand it as we go along. And we got a few ideas for Rob.
Yeah, a few ideas. We got some other stuff.
For sure. We got some stuff.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Okay. Let's just crack on here. We're going to move on to our next segment, Monkeys in the Wild, which we started last week, of course, in our first one, where this is where we're going to take content, mostly for now pictures, that our community our community submits to us on our MonkeyfingeR Zoo Discord. And by the way, if you haven't joined our Discord and you want to be part of the zoo, you can go to our website, mfdyoyo.com. There's the link on the screen there. You can go, and somewhere on there you'll find a link to the Discord, and feel free to join us there, join the zoo. And you can see all the cool content that all of our community members are submitting. And this week there's, at some point we have to talk about this zoo member. I don't know how to say his name, if it's AKYoyoMike or AKYoyoMike, but this guy is always taking some of the best photos out there. And not only that, he's also contributing on a regular basis some really cool little short trick videos on our Discord. Really cool. Let me throw up a couple of his pictures here. There's so many to choose from.
Awesome.
And in fact, one of these two, I just chose a couple here. As you can see on the screen, a couple of 2 evil shots that he did. And one of them was actually, I think, from this morning. So I just grabbed one that he either last night or this morning. This first one, this fatter splatter, 2 evil. And the other one is a custom one that you made for him, right?
Yeah.
He asked for a bunch of Spider-Man custom Spider-Man colorways.
Do you know what? Mike is like the king of the half swaps. He really is. Like,
he loves those, doesn't he?
That I send him, he sends me back a picture of him swapping it with something else. Like literally every single yo-yo, and he's got a really big like MonkeyFingeR collection at this point. He's been doing this for a while. So he reached out and said, you know what? He wanted to do some custom stuff and he wanted to do a half and half, right? A half swap. Yep. So Spider-Man on one side, Venom on the other, and he's like, you know, have at it, see what you can come up with. And I think he ordered one from about 6 or 7 different models at the time.
Yeah, he's got a whole set of custom Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's the only guy that I did that for. Yeah, those
or Spider-Man cool. Venom.
They turned out pretty sweet. I was super happy
it's
with
really
those.
good. So you can see one there on the screen. And so AKYoyoMike, thanks again for all your amazing photo and video contributions. Of course, as always, we get featured one of these Monkey Business Mondays, and in our segment Monkeys in the Wild, you get what are we giving? A $10 gift card code something for our store, right? So
discount code. Yeah.
Discount
so I'll get
code.
a hold of
Mike.
Right. I'll get a hold of you in the Discord. I'll send you the discount code, and you can use it on anything you want in the store at any time. There's no expiry, so knock yourself out. I appreciate it.
There we go, Mike. We love everything.
Awesome.
You're contributing so much. Love having you in the Discord and in the zoo. Thank you so much. Yes. So let's keep going. We're just, again, getting on with it here. So let's talk about our MonkeyFingeR Mainstage. What are we talking about this week? We're talking about Begleri. Since we were talking about Fullcount Robin's Begleri tutorials, we're talking about Begleri. So we thought we would feature actually the Begleri that Rob has chosen to use so far. He really likes the Ape Grapes, the Ape Grapes Begleri, which I don't have a set nearby, and I really should have. That's my bad. But let me throw up a couple videos on the screen. Got a couple different colorways. So
check those out.
Check them out. So what do we got first? Deeper Depths, I think, is coming up. You want to talk about the Ape Grapes and the 2 colorways I'm showing here?
Deeper Depths. So you know what? So last weekend I'm anodizing all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going through my Begleri raw stock and I'm counting everything out and I'm getting ready and I realize this is the last of the Ape Grapes. We used the last of the Ape Grapes on the pre-orders. They are no more. So
they are no more?
So if you scooped up an Ape Grape from the pre-orders, that's the last of them. And it only came in, we only offered them in 2 colors. So it was the Deeper Depths and then the Detached Dynamics.
Right, let me throw that up. Detached Dynamics.
The orange one. Yeah.
The orange one, yeah.
So wait,
this is news to me. Are you saying that after this they are now retired?
I think they're retired. I don't think that I'm going to order more.
I feel like this was a big bombshell that I didn't know we were even going to drop here.
No,
this is actually the retirement run of the Ape Grapes?
Go do it. That's it. This is the last 2 colors.
No,
and
come
the
on.
last of them. Yes.
Come on. You got to give me some warning, dude. You can't drop that on me in like right in the middle of an episode. That's not fair.
This forces us to have another model come out, right?
Wow.
An Ape Grape replacement because they're so comfortable. This is like the comfort of everything.
So if you got an Ape Grapes out there, people, and if hold on to it, and if you haven't, the ones you're seeing that are going to be showing up, where are they showing up? We're going to be showing up on Trickle Drops or just on the store? Not Trickle Drops, I guess just straight up on our store.
No, these are pre-orders.
Oh, these are pre-orders. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
No, there's no more. So the pre-ordered one, oh my.
There's a couple of extra, but we won't know until all the pre-orders go out, and then we'll decide what we want to do with them.
Wow.
But they should be a couple of sets, but there's not a lot.
I feel like now people are going to be gunning for those. Okay, so there you go. You heard it here first, along with me for the first time, I might add. The Ape Grapes is now considered retired after this run. That's crazy, Ray. Oh, yeah. I feel like tears coming out of my eye here. That's crazy. But speaking of Begleri, just so everybody knows, and this is a little bit of a hint, in a future episode, we're going to talk a little bit more about this. There's some pretty cool restock colorways coming down the pipe. We're not going to say anything more, just a little bit of a hint.
Okay, so without giving anything away, were you pleasantly surprised when I showed you the pictures?
Yes, I have seen what he's talking about. all the new colorways for the Begleris coming down the pipe. They are amazing. They are so cool. In fact, I really hope we see some of them kind of migrate over to the yo-yo side as well. They're crazy. They're amazing.
Oh,
I think people are going to be so excited.
Yeah, no, you're definitely going to see that. They're pretty.
So, a little bit of a hint. We got some crazy colorways in Begleris coming for the next restock.
Correct.
So we're not going to tell you when that is. We're going to talk about it in a future Monkey Business Monday episode. So stay tuned for that. And that's all we have for you today, except Ray, you're going to do a little bit of a pre-order update. Besides basically revealing that this pre-order is the last time you can buy Ape Grapes. I'm thoroughly traumatized right now. But anyway, what do you want to say about the pre-order?
Okay, so Begleri section is all done. So there was pre-orders of the ape abductors. What all was in there? The executive apes.
We don't even remember. We don't even remember. There's just too much.
I don't think we offered coconuts in those. But in a nutshell, all of the pre-order Begleri got completed this week.
Okay.
So they're all done. Back onto yo-yos next week. So I'll be hitting it hard.
Hitting it hard.
On the yo-yo.
When do you never? There's never a time you're not hitting it hard. You don't even need to say that. It's redundant. Like you're always hitting it hard, right? So. So there you go. Bit of a pre-order update. Yes. Begleris are all done, and we still got to do Goblin Bile yo-yos. Is that the one that's left?
Goblin Bile. There's a little bit of detached dynamics and a whole whack of Goblin Bile to do.
Yeah, I know. The Goblin Bile's a tough one. He left that for last. So
that's the tough one. Yeah, there's lots of steps.
That's a tough one. Yeah. So there we go. Ray, anything else you want to say at the end before we get out of here?
Great job as usual.
Get out of here.
Organized. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So there we go, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another Monkey Business Monday.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, and we're going to get out of here. So stay tuned for another one. There'll be some more Begleri tutorials coming from Fullcount Rob in the Fullcount Flips video series. And then, join us for next week's Monkey Business Mondays. I still have a hard time saying that. I don't know why, Ray, but our Monkey Business Mondays, you're going to be hearing more about, some cool stuff, including maybe when we tell you have this really cool restock drop for the Begleris and some more yo-yo stuff. So we'll have to, stay tuned.
And you know what?
Yeah.
There was a couple of, before we go, there's a couple of really good suggestions on what people wanted to see in terms of the trickle drops or the lotteries. So JT and I are constantly watching and talking and interacting with everybody. So we see those things. We're going to make some tweaks, and you see some changes coming up. And JT, I will send you some lotto information before I call it a day today.
Yes. So there we go. We got some lottery drop stuff coming up. People, I know everybody loved the first one. We're going to be doing that. So stay tuned for that. Again, join us on Discord. Go to mfdyoyo.com. Look for the Discord button. It's right at the bottom. You'll find it. Join our Discord. Join the zoo. Get all the information in real time there. But otherwise, we're going to get out of here. So, Ray, thanks for joining me again, everybody. Thank you. Ray, you want to say anything on the way out?
I just appreciate everything. Everybody take it easy. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Ray. And thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.